Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat. Des nuits d'amour à plus finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place, des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux, en mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait guère.
Hello, darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Metropolitan Opera Shop, and I'm here with hat designer, millionaire, Ellen Christine, and I'm right behind us are these beautiful models wearing all of your beautiful hats, your gorgeous hats.
Thank you.
What a treat.
Is this
During
fun?
Fashion Week and Valentine's
so
Day.
much fun. Yes, we did it on purpose on Valentine's Day. The collection revolves around the two operas, Carmen and Armida. They're both centered around red and pink. So what other day to do it on but Valentine's Day? It's perfect.
Absolutely. It's perfect. So tell my audience about these unusual hats that we're seeing right behind us.
Oh, they're not that unusual. They're just a couple little flowers on a piece of felt. No big deal. This is wired to give us some sense of a flower, but still going towards a modern framework. And right behind me on Faye, we have a lush silk blossom mounted with some vulture plumes.
She's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, all your models are beautiful, but that red hair and that flower is just...
Don't you love redheads in red? Aren't they the best in red? I know.
People don't think, redheads don't think they can wear red, but they can.
In my world, they can, sure.
In my world, they can too, darling. And this lovely lady here with this gorgeous hat, tell my audience about this particular hat.
This is called Armida, and it's taken from the tonality of the opera itself. The flowers were designed by Schmalberg here in town, and they also designed the set, the flowers for the set of Armida. So when you go to see the opera, the entire set is planted with these huge red and fuchsia blossoms. And Renee Fleming herself is wearing a fuchsia dress in the opera, draped with flowers in the same tone. So of course I had to make a hat to go with the feeling of the moment.
Your hats are just stunning. You are a lady that loves the opera.
I do.
I know, Patricia told me, my stylist, Patricia Parente. Tell my audience, what is your favorite opera? Do you have a favorite?
Of course I do. Anything with Roberto Alagna in it.
Really?
He's the hunk, he's the golden boy, he's the golden voice of the opera world.
Oh my God.
He's incredible. And at the moment,
Maybe I should interview him,
you
huh?
have to. Well, you have to go to Paris right now. He'll be back here in December, but he did a production of Carmen here, the new production of Carmen for the Met. He does an incredible interpretation. He just finished Don Carlo here, which was astounding for me. It's 5 hours of opera. It's heavy duty, but when you hear the voices and you're in this incredible theater at the Met, it's the world's greatest opera house. You are taken to another world. You're just transported. It's an amazing place for inspiration and for appreciation.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's such a treat always to come and look at your beautiful hats and to interview you. I'm always enthralled, entertained. I just love coming to your shows.
Oh, thank you. It's so much fun.
Out of all the people I've interviewed, I just love it because it's such a throwback, you know,
Oh,
to
I
a
miss
more
throwback,
elegant
that's for
time.
sure.
Yes.
Well, it's
you
because
are, but it's
hats in general, this whole new generation has to learn how not to be afraid of hats. They're used to wearing tiny little things in their hair, and it will escalate, it'll graduate to wearing a real hat on an everyday basis. It's nothing to be afraid of, really.
I agree. Tell my audience.
Nothing to be afraid of.
That's right, there's nothing to be afraid of. Tell my audience, where can we go on the internet to find out more information about Ellen Christine's hats?
You can go to www.ellenchristine.com. You can come to the Met Opera Shop now and buy the exclusive Diva collection that I've designed just for them. Or you could go just down the road a piece to Henry Bendel and find me there too.
And let's toast and have some pink champagne.
Yes. Don't you love the Moet?
I love it, darling. I absolutely love pink champagne. You know that.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's, darling. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews, more fashion, right here at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. Pink champagne kisses.
One drop at a time. Be good to yourself and the environment. We can make a difference.
Hello, darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Metropolitan Opera Shop for this wonderful show. It's all about the millinery with Ellen Christine's hats. And I'm here with this gentleman who's serving pink champagne, Moet pink champagne. Tell my audience about this wonderful champagne that you're serving. And first of all, introduce yourself.
I'm Jeff Pogash, Director of Communications for Moet Hennessy USA, and what could be more appropriate for Valentine's Day than rosé champagne?
And you know, that's my logo, my tagline,
Yes.
Pink Champagne Kisses, darlings.
Absolutely.
Cognac drinks pink champagne all the time.
And it's wonderful. Pink champagne rosé from Moet de Chandon is just so full of wonderful, rich fruit flavors, strawberries and raspberries and blackberries. It's just a wonderful combination
That
of
is the
flavors.
recipe for pink champagne.
Well, no, it isn't. It's the flavor profile that you find coming from Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Meunier grapes. It's the grape that's giving you all of that wonderful, fruity, berry quality.
Really?
Yes,
And
yes,
I
it's
thought
all coming from the grapes.
I thought it might be something else, like maybe some strawberries thrown in there.
Absolutely not. Just pure, wonderful grapes from the region of Champagne in France, and Moet de Chandon is from the town of Épernay, specifically one of the great capitals of champagne production.
Tell my audience, you seem to have a great love for champagne.
Oh, I do.
Where does that stem from?
Well, it probably goes back 40 years when I was living in France. I had graduated from college, moved to France, decided to stay for 6 months. It turned into a 3-year stay. The first wine that I ever bought, not knowing anything about wine or food for that matter, was a champagne. And from that moment on, I fell in love with the category. And even though my education is in wine in general, I still have a great weakness for champagne, especially Moet de Chandon Rosé.
Pink champagne. It is so delicious, absolutely delicious. And today, what a perfect day to come and present this exclusive, exquisite pink champagne right here at the Metropolitan Opera Shop, right in the midst of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. And we're just about to see all these lovely hats.
And on Valentine's Day.
And
to
on
boot.
Valentine's Day. And you sound like you're a romanticist, too.
I do have a romantic touch.
I see
Yes.
that, darling. Let's drink some champagne.
Please, allow me. Wonderful to see how beautifully creamy and foamy it is in the glass. And that beautiful, beautiful pink, slightly copper.
I feel like taking a bubble bath inside this
Well,
glass.
We can arrange that.
Let's toast.
Cheers. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day and happy Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
Thank you.
And lastly, darling, tell my audience, where can we go on the internet to find out more information about Moet Chandon?
You can go to the website, moet.com, and find out everything you've always wanted to know about Moet de Chandon Champagne.
Spectacular.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews, more fashion, and more hats right here at the Metropolitan Opera Shop during Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. Pink champagne kisses.
Fantasy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.